Carragher risks wrath of Liverpool with not sitting on the fence. Man City take. Jamie Carragher fears that Liverpool's title hopes could be dashed by defeat against Manchester City on Sunday. Jurgen Klopp's side travel to the Etihad Stadium to face City in what promises to be a crucial game in the Premier League title race. The Reds are currently second, 1 point behind City, with 8 games left to play, having whittled down the defending champions' 14-point lead through some relentless form. Liverpool have won their last 10 Premier League games in succession by an aggregate scoreline of 25-2, and Carragher believes they can't afford to take their foot off the accelerator this weekend. "I think it'll decide the title more if City win. I don't think it will if Liverpool won," he said on the Essential Football podcast ahead of Sky Sports' Sunday special. 4 points with 7 games to go is a big lead. These two teams notoriously win games week after week. There's still a way to go, no doubt, but if City were to win, I think they'd have to throw it away with how long there is left. Pep Guardiola will be without centre-back Ruben Dias for the match due to a thigh injury, but Carragher fears the game will be defined by what happens further forward in midfield, where the hosts have the advantage. "I think it will be won in midfield. Man City, no doubt, have the edge in terms of quality, and in every other area I think Liverpool have the edge, but we talk about big games, how important that part of the pitch is, and certainly at Anfield, Manchester City dominated the first half when they were at their best," he said. Liverpool came into it, knew they had to improve, and City then ended up salvaging something late on. "I think Dias being out is a big blow for Man City. He's a fantastic player and their closest thing to Virgil van Dijk in some ways, a real leader at the back. That's a big miss, and at this moment I think Liverpool have the firepower from the bench as well, but there's no doubt Man City's midfield strength is there. Whoever can come out and show those qualities in those areas will probably come out on top. Have your say. Is Jamie Carragher right? Who will win Man City via Liverpool? Comment below." The former Liverpool defender has predicted a 1-1 draw in the crunch match, a result which would keep the title race open for the rest of the season. "I think it'll be a draw, that's not sitting on the fence. I just think the teams are so evenly matched and that a draw wouldn't be the end of the world for either team in some ways," he said. "If it's level with 10 or 15 minutes to go, it'll be interesting to see what the managers do, whether they go for it or settle for a point. Both teams, if it finished as a draw, I think would say okay, we've got 7 games to go here. The first game was a draw, both teams are so evenly matched, City have a slight advantage being at home, but it's going to be a 1-1 draw for me." Jamie Carragher was speaking to the Essential Football podcast ahead of Sky Sports' Sunday special.